Greetings, husband hunters. Welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. My lady, I save it, Emerald. It was what it was. A gross miscalculation of our opponent's strength. It's behind us now. That's not exactly correct. Excuse me? There was no miscalculation of their strength, boss. What we underestimated was skill and resolve. We knew perfectly what they were capable of. What we didn't expect was for a Beacon kid to be able to power through glass in her eyes. He is right. We underestimate how far these students would go, milady. By doing that, we underestimate just how far we will have to go. Who are they referring to? Did I unconsciously? Milady? There's a person who you'll maybe meet one day who despises humans. And we all know who that is, don't we, people? Salem. In my opinion, she's a secondary villain at best. I'm pretty sure the God brothers are more evil than her. Their precious balance. Oh, brother. Ugh. And yet they broke that law so easily by making Salem and Osborn immortal in two different concepts. Osborn's just a glorified parasite, and Salem, well, she is technically immortal, but I'm not sure which is immortal, the body or the soul. There's constantly people talking about it, but we're not getting into that today. She abhors them, hates them, and most importantly, considers them inferior in every possible way. And I fear that some of that attitude may rub off on me. It's a lesson to keep in mind for the future. For now, let's be glad that we're at our objective, the quarterfinals. And good thinking with the fainting spell, Mercury. You really sold the extraordinary circumstances. Really? He faked it? Professor Peach said she needs a complete rest at this moment, but she won't have any permanent damage. She does need to keep her eyes covered for a couple of days at least, though. She won't be able to see any of your matches unless you reach the final. And the only thing I've injured is my pride. I figured. It's fine, I figured. Just say hi for me when you see her. And please do not beat yourself up for the loss, alright? You did great out there, it's just that Team Crimson is peculiar, right? Coco told us as much. Watch out if you meet them in the semifinals, alright? If we get there. Kenshi, if you please, I would like your help in trying to make sense of something. Oh? Sure, I'll do what I can. I've been hit by more things than I can count, both with aura and without. So would you happen to know exactly my opponents kicked me with? Basically, it wasn't flesh and bone. Yeah, the guy has prosthetic legs. He's a glorified peg leg. I'm not making fun of people who don't have legs, people. I just despise Mercury. Just basically that. Maybe a prosthetic? A prosthetic, but a prosthetic able to withstand that kind of impact? That can't be. What do you mean, Fox? In broad strokes, aura can do three things to your physical body. Strengthen, heal, and protect it. With an object, you can only protect it. Unlike a Grimm's body, which is naturally gives away aura, that kind of impact needed to be sent me flying out of bounds would have broken through any aura cover applying to any kind of weapon, and the opposite reaction force would have shattered it. Still, if you're sure that you weren't able to hit by flesh and bone, it can only be some kind of new material, something strong enough to sustain that impact and light enough to make maybe used for prosthetics. Pyro-obsidian, maybe? Or able to be strengthened by aura. Not even Alice possesses that kind of technology that you know of. I've learned to not not to have assumptions about what Atlas technology can or can't be. Speaking of Atlas, Kenshi, the fourth match for the morning has just ended. You and Jack are in the first match after the break, aren't you? Yeah, I should go. We'll pass your wishes on to Coco. Have a good fight. Good fight. You're fighting a pretty strong duo from Atlas. Coco will never forgive you if you lose in the rounds of 16 too. Give it your all. I will. See you around, everyone. Okay, guys, I'll cut you in with the next part of Coco and Velvet are involved. See you in a bit. Well, guys, believe it or not, that little interaction we just showed you was the last of this game. So instead, I thought I'd just show you this from the extras. Basically, it just shows you every single CG I've unlocked while playing through this route. And in my opinion, this was a pretty good route, all things considered. I mean, yeah, it didn't give us a lot, but at least it gave us some pretty interesting, dynamics. And I thought it was, quite epic, particularly the last episode where we basically watched Emerald get completely Broly slammed by Coco. That was pretty epic to watch. See, look at that. If you don't think that's epic, then you seriously got some serious issues. Let's be honest, none of us actually liked her, so yeah. So that's it, guys. This is GF, and I'm on here, and I'll see you guys in the next route. Peace.